Welcome back to episode number 54 of Travel Talk. It's been a little while since the last episode, mainly due to the fact I've been working a lot, so haven't really had much time in all honesty, but it's not necessarily a bad thing, more money, all good. But I've got a day off today and I thought I'd make a couple of episodes, and just get back into the swing of making videos, I suppose. So last episode, if I can actually remember, was in Surfers Paradise, and I'd just gotten there, and I'd had like the first kind of half day sort of thing there, and we'll dive straight in to day number 2 at Surfers Paradise. So I got up about 9 o'clock I think that day. There was a bloke in the dorm with me the night before. He left quite early, so I thought when he headed off, I thought I'd head out and get some breakfast. Headed out, went to a little cafe sort of place for some breakfast. It's a nice little greasy cafe again, so always the best food in greasy cafes, not gonna lie. Kind of like the lifeblood of society when you're travelling. And with my newly full stomach, I headed off to the beach and the promenade sort of area for the rest of the day basically. It was only about a 5-minute walk from the cafe itself. The cafe was literally by the beach, so it didn't take long. I headed off towards the promenade, and it's one of those places that has a lot to offer. It's not just a beach, it's got a lot of kind of statues and a lot of little park areas, and it had a lot that I could see and do while I was wandering about, which is the best, because obviously sometimes it is nice just to wander and have nothing but walking, but other times it's nice when you walk and you've got things to do along the way and you can take photos along the way, and which is nice, always makes life interesting. It was miles of like golden beach really. I think Surfers Paradise is one of the better beaches in Australia, if not the best beach, and it's famous for that. And I could definitely tell that because of the standard of what was there in all honesty. So that was really cool. That was really nice. I was walking up and down the promenade, and I soon came up to basically the Gold Coast, which is where Surfers Paradise is hosting the 2018 Commonwealth Games. So it's like 2 years away now. And so basically they've got this big surfboard. It's got a clock in it. Much like the clock for the London Olympics that kept breaking down, this one actually worked, so it was cool. So I managed to take a selfie with the clock surfboard, commemorative surfboard, I don't know what you'd call it, the clock surfboard. So I managed to take a photo of that, which I thought was pretty cool. It's I think at the time it was like 900 days or something until the Commonwealth Games were on, so that's pretty cool. Managed to get my photo of that, which is one of those things, it won't always be there, so it's nice to have a photo of that. Obviously when they host the games it will get taken away, so that surfboard won't always be there. It was nice to get a photo of it. I think that was my Facebook profile for about a month, so woo! Went along the promenade, got a lot of photos, and decided after about an hour and a half, 2 hours of walking up and down, I was getting a little bit bored, so I decided to head back towards the town centre, and took a different route from what I'd taken initially to get there. And as I was walking through, walked past this little park. I say little park, I mean it was huge. It's little compared to some of the other parks I've been to, put it that way. That's Central Park. And as I'm walking past, noticed that they have a fun fair there. So it's cool. So I thought, have a little wander through. And they had a ride called the Vominator, which, as you can imagine, is a wonderful name for a ride, and obviously encourages people to go on it so often. So anyway, they had this Vominator, and me being me, decided, fuck it, I'm going to go on it. And went on the Vominator. And it was a big ride. I think I'll put a photo of it on at the end so you can see it. But it's one of these ones that's kind of like, it's got a normal axis and then it kind of rotates like a kind of hammer sort of movement. And it's one of those. So I went on that, and it wasn't too bad, to be honest. I don't mind rides like that. Like when I've been to like Fort Park or Alton Towers with friends, all the big roller coasters and all that don't really bother me as such. So it was really fun to do that. So went on that. That was one of my Surfers Paradise moments, I did that. Headed back to the hotel afterwards. It was It was a well spent $4, I think, to go on this big hammery looking thing. I don't know about actually well spent. Probably wasn't well spent. Yeah. In the grand scheme of things, it wasn't well spent. So yeah, it was. I had a little laugh on that. Kind of enjoyed that, I suppose. Enjoyed's probably a strong word. I liked it enough to not do it again. So that was how much I enjoyed it. So yeah, I did that. Headed back to the room where I met. There was a French girl in there now, whose name I genuinely didn't actually ask, I don't think, even though she was there for all day. Bit awkward. Hi, don't know your name. How you doing? So yeah, I saw her, had a little chat with her for half an hour. Her English was quite good, so she was quite nice to talk to. She wasn't bad looking either, to be fair, so that's always bad. And I think I spent the evening basically watching Australian television with her, because we had a television in the room. So I think we watched Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, Family Fortunes, or Family Feud as it's called in Australia and America. And in Australia, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire is called Millionaire Hot Seat. So, obviously, doing that little bit of renaming makes it so much better. So yeah, watched that with her. Went out and grabbed some dinner quickly. I think I just got some pizza. And then made it back to the room for 6:30, because at 6:30 in Australia, there is one programme you need to watch, and that's Neighbours. And yes, I do watch Neighbours frequently now, I'm not going to lie. Once you start watching it in Australia, you get kind of a feel for it. And then you come back and you kind of think, I need to watch Neighbours again. So I did. And now I watch Neighbours, so woo, Neighbours. God bless Neighbours. So yeah, came back, watched Neighbours after my pizza. And yeah, I think we then watched Friends and some other crap TV, basically. And yeah, I think that was pretty much the night, to be honest. I think we watched Friends and the other crap TV. Headed to bed about 10 o'clock. I think she was leaving again the next day, whereas I was there for another day. So yeah, it was nice. It was nice having someone to talk to. And yeah, it was a pleasant evening. Watch a bit of TV, have a bit of pizza, have a good chat with someone. And yeah, that was second day in Surfers Paradise. It's not the most interesting day, I suppose, but I'll put some nice photos at the end to pad it out a little bit. Like I say, the surfboard selfie is a personal highlight of mine. And yeah, I really enjoyed that day. Like I say, I had one more day in Surfers, and then I would be heading to Brisbane, which is where I would be for the next 2.5 months, I think. 2 months, something like that. 2 months, 2.5 months. So yeah, that would be a long stay in one place. But yeah, I was really looking forward to that. And yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed today's video. And I'll catch you next time. See ya.